Hola everyone! Well, today I want to talk about one of the latest hypes that I've jumped into and some riskier stuff. Before we jump into today's video though, some of you have reached out about eProfit Hub, and I believe you're right. It looks like they've left the building, or maybe not necessarily left the building, but they're not sending out paychecks anymore. It definitely wasn't one of the winners in my portfolio, and I did my last withdrawal on March 6th, which was Friday, and it came through successfully, but since then every withdrawal that I initiated goes to pending. As you can see here, I even tried to cancel withdrawals and reinitiate, but there was no luck. So I'm going to cross this one off the list. Even though Miss B normally doesn't give up this easy, I did send out a note to support asking them if there was an issue that was going on, as you can see here, and I haven't gotten anything back, and this was sent on Friday evening, I think it was. So yeah, it's just telling me that, you know, it's not going to be a winner. I'll be very surprised if it comes back. So like I said, I'm just going to cross this one off my list and move on. It's always fun money that I put in these, and as much as this one wasn't a winner, my gut tells me that all the other ones in my portfolio anyways, some will be winners, some will be losers, but overall I always come out ahead, and I always try to keep that positive mentality. You know, when I look back to last week, I guess my gut was pointing me in the right direction about getting into something new in my portfolio, meaning Bitqam, and removing my links for eProfit Hub. Either way, I know the risk, and as much as there are scammers out there, there will always be winners as well. So let's jump over to what's winning right now, and Bitqam was the latest hype I jumped into, and I initially only deposited $100 to see how it would go, and well, since then I have made many successful withdrawals, and I've also deposited another $100 onto the platform. Now remember, these are all high risk. I personally believe the riskiest of the riskiest are hypes. They promise higher returns to attract the masses. We're all greedy by nature to some extent, but what we have to remember is to only play with fun money. Only deposit money that you can afford to lose, and if you can cycle that amount a few times and come out ahead, well, that's great. That's our plan, right? With Bitqam, it's a little different though. The plan says it's forever. Now, realistically, we know nothing is forever, but it doesn't mean that we can't win. Based on my calculations, if I deposit $100, earn 0.21% hourly, or let's say 5% daily, that means that my $100 can earn me $5 per day. At $5 per day, that means after 20 days, I will be at the break-even point. At the time of recording this video, I have been in this program for 4 days now, so it's still early. I basically need this to last the month to be in profit. That's my goal anyways. So instead of waiting too long, I decided to reinvest another $100, and now I'll be able to earn $10 a day, 7 days a week, and if that can last longer than a month, then that will mean that I'm earning $10 of free Bitcoin each day for as long as this program lasts. Now, I certainly hope that it will be one of the ones that blows my minds and our minds. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and only invest money you can afford to lose, and never trust me or any other YouTuber. The most important thing is to learn to trust your gut. And if this is something that you think you want to jump into, I have left my referral link below this video in the description box. You know, this space is risky, and we can all fall victim to the hypes, even me, and even fall victim to the hype around crypto in general. Each week, I'm always on the search for something new. Every day, almost every day I should say, I get emails from developers who want me to take a look at their programs. Every day there's another scammer out there. Most times I'm pretty good at picking out the scammers pretty quickly, but sometimes I do fall victim to a scam when I feel desperate to bring you guys something new. You guys are always emailing me saying you want something new, and you always want it yesterday, it feels like. So I try my best to find things for you, but for instance, this week I checked out this platform here, and I wanted to replace eProfit Hub because I just didn't have a good feeling. And true enough, that feeling was right. So I was sent this link to this program, and I checked it out and checked out the plans and thought, wow, those are really high returns, but they're quick turnarounds. So let me just throw $100 in here in the 6-hour plan, and I figured if it worked, then I could cycle a few times. If that worked, then I could bring it out to YouTube. I almost broke one of my own cardinal rules of engagement. If someone you know isn't in the platform that you're about to go into, always do a small test deposit first. So here I am sitting there thinking, yeah, I'm going to throw $100 in here. I'm going to get that return in 6 hours. This will be awesome. Everybody will be so happy. And thank God something inside of me said, you know what? Just put a small test deposit in first. I normally do this instinctively. I don't even question it. But for some reason, after being in these few hypes these past few weeks, it's got me hyped into thinking, let's just go for it. So thankfully, my intuition, whatever you want to call it, put the brakes on and said, no, let's just do a small test deposit first. So instead, I decided to send over $28 in Bitcoin. And I'm so glad that I caught myself, because my deposit, that first deposit, never showed up. This can happen, and we as YouTubers, at least the honest ones, are taking hits for the community behind the scenes, and obviously not bringing them to YouTube for you guys to go into. It's just a reminder to me to not fall into the desperation of always having to have something new. It's great to be on the lookout, don't get me wrong, but it's not desperate that we bring something new to the platform every single week or every single day. So for now, I will be on the lookout for new things, and I'll be happy to bring them into my portfolio, whatever's working, but I'm going to stick with the tried and true that has been working for me. And one of those things is my passive trades. I continue to reinvest every minute that I can. And I'm happy to report that every second that I get to reinvest, I've been able to build up my balance to $430 of adpacks now. So I'm definitely very happy with how my passive trades is going. And thank you to everyone who was paying attention to my last video, because I really appreciated it when you guys pop on and tell me that I either had a blooper or I was wrong. And that's exactly what you did in my last video on Friday. My passive trades is up to 1.25% daily, not Monday through Friday only. It is 7 days a week. So thank you to everyone who paid attention. I love it when you guys are right, and it helps keep my bloopers out of the YouTube space and helps everyone who might be new to the platform. So I really appreciate it when you guys engage like that. So my passive trades is definitely staying as a winner on my portfolio. As you know, CASHFX is my beloved. I have nothing bad to say about that. And Soft Trade AI, well, I'm keeping it in my portfolio, but withdrawals are definitely taking much longer, but I am still getting paid. I'm a little uneasy with the bonus offers that Ryan, let's say, has been offering lately, and it's why I took down my links much earlier last week. But we'll see where Ryan wants to take this. I hope it's going to be to the benefit of all of us, but we'll see. I always get a little uneasy when there's so many bonuses to be offered. So for those of you who got in the same day as me, as of today, we're on day 24 of our 36-day plan. So hopefully it can last that long. And actually, if you got into the 4% plan with me, we break even on day 25. So that means tomorrow we will be breaking even and everything will be profit from there on. As far as eProfit Hub, as I mentioned, that one I am resigning myself to not being in my portfolio anymore. So we might as well take that one off. And then Export Way, well, Export Way is still paying without a glitch. There's no special offers that I know of, and I'm happy to report that I am on day 11 and only have 5 more days, and then I start being in profit and earning 6% per day on my deposit. So I'm excited to see where this one goes. No special offers, like I said, no glitches other than that one DDoS attack about a week ago now. So let's hope that everything is copacetic there and we can move on to profit in that one. And of course, what I just talked about, Bitqam, my new favorite Hyip. They're always favored as long as they don't scam out on us. And actually, let's just go over and finish off this video with my withdrawal for today from Bitqam. So that's pretty well it for today, everyone. Hope you have a blessed day, and until next time, hasta luego. Love you guys.